What's happening, you guys? I'm TJ Harmon here on YouTube, overrated_rail right there on Twitter. And this is a special edition of my NFL Weekly Picks for Week 3, of course, for the 2016-2017 NFL season. Unfortunately, this week, when I did my picks, my sound was very low, and it was because of my settings on my computer. Dumb me forgot to go and change it, so unfortunately, some of y'all was hearing me very low, like, why is he not saying nothing? Is it me? Are my ears really clogged up? No, it wasn't you guys. It was my computer and my camera, of course, and I do apologize for anything that I might have caused. So I'm going to recap my picks, and I did make some changes. So without further ado, here are my Week 3 picks. Again, I went 11-5 in Week number 2. Let's see if we can equal that and be even better in Week number 3. Unfortunately, on Thursday Night Football, I had y'all to pick the Houston Texans, but they did not even come to play at all. This Jacob Brissett's a real good quarterback, so the Patriots shut out the Texans in grand style. Alright, Sunday, I told you to pick the Arizona Cardinals to face the Buffalo Bills in the state above me. I'm still going with the Cardinals, so that's my pick. I told you to pick the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati to beat the Denver Broncos. I'm still sticking with that pick. Bengals will do it. I had y'all to pick the Green Bay Packers at home to beat the Detroit Lions, even though the Lions are a great football team. The Packers' stunning loss last week. I think they're going to rebound at the end of the field and beat the Lions in the NFC North matchup. I told y'all to take the Oakland Raiders to defeat the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans to get their first home win of the season and beat the Raiders. I just feel that Marcus Mariota is going to do what he does best at home, is win your games. I told y'all to take the Cleveland Browns to lose to the Miami Dolphins in Miami. I'm sticking with that pick as well. I also told you to take the New York Giants to beat the Washington Redskins at MetLife Stadium. I'm still going with that pick. I'm going with the Giants. Kirk Cousins starting to become the bum quarterback that he was once when he was backup. I told you to take the Carolina Panthers to annihilate the Minnesota Vikings. I'm still sticking with that pick, even though Sam Bradford has a better start in 7 games than Cam Newton. I'm not going with that theory. Panthers wins against the Vikings. I told you to also take the Baltimore Ravens. Did I say Ravens? The Baltimore Ravens to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm still not stuck with Blake Bortles and his Jaguars team. Stick with Joe Flacco and the Ravens. The late games, I had y'all to take the San Francisco 49ers to upset the Seattle Seahawks. Back that up, changing my pick. I'm going with the Seahawks at home to annihilate Blaine Gabbert and the 49ers. I told y'all to take the Los Angeles Rams to upset the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tampa Bay's home opener of 2016-2017 season. I'm switching my pick. I'm going to tell you to take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to beat the Rams. I also, in the game of the week, had y'all to take the Philadelphia Eagles to upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love you Philadelphia fans, my Philadelphia Eagle fans on YouTube, and Philadelphia Eagle fans of all, wherever you are. But I'm going to stay with my team. Do I really? No, because Antonio Brown is going to really clumser the secondary of the Eagles defense, and they're going to beat up on Carson Wentz. Oh gosh. And don't forget D'Angelo Williams. Pick the Steelers over my Eagles. Just for this game only. And the Steelers will finally beat the Eagles since 1965. I also told you to take the San Diego Chargers to upset the Indianapolis Colts. I think Andrew Luck and company will rebound from those 2 devastating losses. Tell you to take the Colts at home to beat the Chargers. The Kansas City Chiefs, I told y'all to lose to the New York Jets at home against the New York Jets. I'm backing up my theory, and I'm still going to stick with the New York Jets. No, let me back that up. Tell you to take the Chiefs, whoever, to beat the Jets. I hope I'm not doing this incorrectly. The Sunday night game, I told you to take the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Chicago Bears. No brainer there at AT&T Stadium. And on Monday Night Football, I told you to take the New Orleans Saints to lose to the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to turn that around, and I'm going to tell you to pick the New Orleans Saints to beat the Atlanta Falcons in Monday Night Football. And if you recall 10 years ago during the Hurricane Katrina era when they reopened the Superdome, I beg your pardon, it was these same teams, the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons, who played in that game. And of course the Saints won that game, and I believe they could do it again here at the Superdome over there in Houston. Saints over the Falcons. Thank you so much, you guys, for sticking in with me. Please continue subscribing to this channel. Come back for week 4 while my Eagles are on a bye. I'll be watching these games, and hopefully there'll be some major improvement in this video than, of course, it was this week. TJ Harmon here on YouTube, overrated_rel on Twitter. Again, we'll see you next week for week 4. Thanks again for watching.